Um, well, I had a place. My place here was where I lost the magnet. And being a brand new place, I figured it'd be all lit up like, Christmas. Nope. It's darker than sin out here. The homeless guy sleeping on the bench I was going to use. There's a guy on the dock fishing, so I can't go out there and set up and disturb his fish. So I'm in the car, but the ignition is not, the keys aren't in the ignition. Matt's awake. Thank you very much. Hmm. Uh, I mean, it's bright. Well, not if I turn the light off. Now it's creepy dark. Hmm. Or maybe I can turn this light off. That didn't help. Oh well. On goes the light again. Or maybe I can tilt it a little bit. Hmm. It is. It's only 50 something degrees here now. It's supposed to get down to 43. I don't mind sitting outside. I just want to sit outside in the pitch black with who knows what roaming around. It's time for our Bigfoot story of the day. Grandma was taking a shower and she stepped out and the plumber was there and he's got Bigfoot. No, that's it. Never mind. Uh, where's Georgianne? You leave Grandma alone. Mm, I like those temperatures. That's why I want to move to Tennessee. Here, I'll go back over here. Yeah. Want to see something cool? Look at my, never mind. I ain't gonna do that. I don't have the car on. But let's just say remove myself from the stage. Well, that's not nice. Excuse you. I thought it was Georgiana that kept telling me leave grandma alone. And it's dark here. Like creepy dog. Hmm. There's another place I can go, but you'll have some like people knocking on your window. Hey buddy, it's cold out. Can you let me in? No. Can't tell what's moving out there. Maybe it's those aliens they keep seeing in the ocean. You don't want to hear me sing. I've already had several people say that's a no. I can't even see in the shower. So there's Georgian. Welcome to Tales of the Crypt. Mm. My spot's not lit up. I don't know why. It it says it's a 24-hour dock, and the only two lights out here are on the dock, where some fisherman guys out there. No, I don't think he'd appreciate me going out there with him. Mm-mm. Yeah, do some scary stories. Whoever wants to come out and tell a scary story, besides that one I posted of my top half in the shower. Anyway, besides that one, anybody want to tell a scary story? Come on up. Jared, I'm sure you have plenty of scary stories. You grew up with Joe. He tried to put me in the dehydrator. Okay. Ah, speak of the devil and it shows up. Hello, Joe. With the light, it's too bright. With the light off, it's a little spooky, I guess. And we have no Bean. Bean's at home pouting. Friday, he gets a trim, gets his nails done, gets his little anal gland squeezed. He'll be real happy with me. Go for it. How are you going to tell this, Georgia? Ain't you going to actually come up here, or are you going to try to tell it from down there? What scary story? I don't think that story was scary, except for the part about the cave. The Appalachian Trail one. Ooh, Timu says I've won a huge surprise. It'll only cost me $49.99. Mm, no. Yes. No. Okay. So one year, 2014 to be exact, I decided to go hike for 3 months down or up the Appalachian Trail, uh, just see how far I could get and like clear my mind, all that kind of crap. And I started off by myself, and then this girl joined in, uh, and we started at Springer Mountain in Georgia. Her stride was a little longer than mine because she was like 8 feet tall, and you know. But anyway, so she slowed down, talked, and camped. She had her tent, I had mine, kind of thing. Uh, no, wait a minute. She didn't have a tent. I had the tent. She was sleeping on a mat on the ground. But what she didn't realize is how cold it gets up there at night. So anyway, um, so I think we went maybe a total of 18 miles before we said to heck with it. You know, we'd already passed by one um, camp out place. I am at that fishing place that I lost my magnet. I thought it being a brand new structure and everything, it would be fully lit up. It's not. It's got two little lights, and they're on the dock out there. But and there's a guy out there fishing, so I'm not sure I really want to be out there. I mean, there's a homeless guy over there on my the bench I wanted to use, so that kind of killed that. So really, the only place to go with any kind of lighting is inside the car with the doors locked, and my trusty buck. Well, right now we're doing stories. It seems like the thing to do with this kind of lighting and stuff. But so we camped out and we talked and did all this stuff, and then um, we ended up running into some people. But before that, at night you could hear like this really. It's far off. It's kind of like a moan howl. I figure it was coyotes or something. It was really strange. It didn't sound like any coyote I'd ever heard, but you know, or it could have been a bobcat. They make some strange noises. But we met up with these people. It was two guys, and then it was a couple, and then it was two more guys. None of them knew each other. They all just kind of met on the trail. So we decided to all move along together, safety in numbers kind of thing. And hi, bud. Um, so the two guys, they were decked out in everything Bass Pro Shop could have probably produced. You could tell they were beyond amateur, but they acted like they were um, super hikers and super adventurers and whatever. Um, one was named Dave, uh, and the other one's named Tim. Called himself Big Timber, and the other one called himself Deep Woods Dave. You know, other people are supposed to give you your hiking name. I think they gave themselves those hiking names because they'd never been out before. But anyway, so they were a little strange. They brought a big old cooler full of bacon and all kinds of stuff. Said you're gonna have to put that in a tree. We're gonna get robbed by bears in the middle of the night, and somebody's gonna get pulled off into the bushes by a bobcat or something. Hi, John. John and Johnny. Uh, so we rigged something up. We put the cooler in the tree, and then of course they were bragging, and Tim was staring at Layla like, "Look, I think that was her name. I don't right remember her name every time, even though I talked to her all the time. I never hardly use her name, but so they kept telling all kinds of stories like they'd been hiking and doing this thing forever. Yeah. Anyway, and then the couple, the man and the woman, they were they were gym people. You could tell they had gym bodies, and they hung on every word that Tim and Dave said, like they were the camping gods of the Appalachian Mountains. Anyway, and then the other two guys, I could never tell if they were actually together or if they were just hiking buddies. I don't know. They both came off a Navy vessel and were on leave, but sometimes they acted a little strange. But the most part, they were really cool guys. And that night we heard the noises. Of course, Tim and Dave didn't hear it because they were snoring too loud. It sounded like two freight trains about to meet in the middle of the night. But next morning, everybody's talking about those noises. What was those noises? And Dave comes out, oh, those are just coyotes. I'm saying, how would you know? You never woke up. You snore like a boar. And he says, I don't snore. Okay, buddy. If you say so, then that boar must have been in our camp last night. I hope he didn't eat anything. Mm, mm. Send him a message. Send him a message. Me? Tell me to shut up? Is that what it is? Anyway, it's kind of a long story there, uh, Georgianne. You didn't be bored, but needless to say, they were bragging. You're welcome, Joe. YMCA. Joe loves to go to the YMCA. What are the buff files? That sounds kind of kinky. Oh man, I was like, what group of women have the buff files? I want to know them. Anyway, so they get the cooler out of the tree. They cook up the most awesome breakfast, like eggs, bacon, and grits, and sausage, and like, and they got the whole cooler sits in one of those little carriages you drag behind a bicycle, and they're pulling it along. I think I'm getting a visitor over here. It sounds like a raccoon. Um, but could be a frog. Could be a frog and a raccoon dancing. I don't know. But they cook all this stuff up. And I said, man, we are definitely getting attacked by something. But that's you pet. Hey, we can't even have frogs at the house. Coco eats them. Not only does he eat them, he tortures them. He catches them and he puts and makes them stay right there, and then he rolls on top of them. I have to wait till he's preoccupied, grab him, go put him outside, and hope they still live. That guy's gonna end up like I did that one time with an alligator sitting on the dock behind him. But anyway, chupacabra. We have a chupacabra. I mean, besides Joe, where's the chupachop? You know, chupachapa, chupachapa. Forewarn you, my kidney stones haven't kicked in. The pills I take pretty much chase that off, but I got an appointment tomorrow morning. Go see the regular doctor for that, and then I got a urologist on Friday. When they get angry, they get angry. Yeah, I got two floating around according to the ER. All on the left side, and it's usually the right side. I got about 7 on each side. The last time I went to the urologist, said, "Oh, they're not. They don't look like they're gonna go anywhere." She was wrong. Yeah, what's for dinner? Chupacabra. Mhm. Yeah, we had calzones. Just taking a shower and getting wet, does that count as drinking water? It doesn't it soak into your skin or something? Uh, the answer to that would be hardly ever. And yes, I do dairy products. I do everything I'm not supposed to do. In fact, I'm about to open up a Dr. Pepper. Yeah. Yeah. In the summertime when it's hot, I drink it a lot, but in the wintertime, it just doesn't seem necessary. I get thirsty, but not thirsty for water. I try to put one on the side of the bed in the middle of the night. Mhm. So that's what I'll go to. And when I get dehydrated or something, but it doesn't always work out. Cheez Its. Yuck. Did you bake the Cheez Its on top of the pizza? Mm, Right. Mm, Yeah. Anyway, let's see. If we're still here at 8:30, I'm going to call it because I got to go pick up two teenage girls from a sleepover and drop them off at their houses. I get paid for it, though. Hey, Frank. I get paid for babysitting, and I don't even really have to babysit. All I gotta do is drop them off somewhere. Yes, listen to your dad. He's a chef. Cooks a mean possum. I seem to miss everything. Last night I was rolling around like you wouldn't believe with them stupid kidney stones. I was trying not to take the pills so I could to stretch them out. And I fell asleep finally. Not an excuse, no. Plus the new girlfriend was chatty. You had an egg today? That's nice. Eggs usually don't give me a headache. Uh, Good luck with that. I don't know how to do that. You're lucky I can get on here by myself. 9 times out of 10, I get kicked off by myself. I don't know how to do that, Johnny. No, same thing. Egg, eeg, same thing. I don't know if this guy is doing his own live cast or if he's talking to the phone or if he's talking to himself. Door's locked, right? Yep, door's locked. Man, he probably dropped all kinds of stuff in the water. I wonder if that Joker's looking for my magnet. He's shining a flashlight down by the post. Hmm. Strange guy in an orange hoodie. Hmm. Yeah. Here's, let's see. Let's see here. No, yeah, a little bit. Let's see here. Um, well, hold on there. Man, see Georgianne. I see Georgianne. Anywhere. Oh, I'm at the I'm at the dock, brand new dock they just built where I lost my magnet. But to my surprise, it's not got lights at it yet. There's only two lights, and they're both on the dock, and it's pitch black. And there's a homeless guy sleeping on the bench over there. So, no, I'm not going under. I'll stay right here in the car. I ain't scared. Matt's cautious. Difference. Oh, you document it. You can hear my screams when he tries to drag me out of the car. So, well, squirrel, there is one chance of getting that magnet back. My brother came up with the idea. Sounds plausible. He said, take a rope and take a piece of that angle iron that you're always finding and put it down there by the where you lost it and see if you could hook onto it or make the magnet hook onto it. My thing is it's under the crossbars down there, so I'm not sure if it will or it won't, but it's a good idea. Johnny, that was a I thought it was a tornado storm. The whole tent was flapping back and forth like one of those things you see on the side of the road that's advertising cars. And I had ants and a big spider loose in there somewhere. Yep. I said, "Oh, go to the back door." How you supposed to get the back door when it's torrential raining and lightning? Like, oh man, that wasn't no banana spider. There was no banana spider. It had thorns on its back. That was a prehistoric spiny lobster spider. Well, with the torrential rain, it didn't matter either way. I just knew either the tornado was going to pick me and the whole tent up and drop us off somewhere in Kentucky, or uh, the lightning was going to come in there and zap me, scatter the doornail. Uh, yeah, great. Now I have UFOs. Yeah, as long as the aliens aren't related to Diddy, I guess I'll be okay. All right, hold on here. Let's see. The frogs are getting closer. Yeah. If I try to figure out how to get a guest up here, I'm going to end up kicking myself off again. Okay. Let's see here. Uh, right. Nope. 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 I don't know what kind of spider it was. All I know is it was not happy when I went to squish it in the daytime. I hit the side of the tent. Well, he wasn't on the outside like I thought he would. Up there, he'd just fly off somewhere. Nope, he was on the inside. He was pissed. But uh, hmm, see, see, Joe, you're gonna have to find your own way up. I just kicked myself all the way to China. I have no idea where I was. I said reconnect. It smiled at me. Connie, I bet you've been probed a few times. You tell me. You gone there before I did. Hmm. The next Harry Potter. Would you do go all the way back to the beginning? Were they aliens, Connie? Were they aliens? Mm. I don't need no Joe's been probed quite a few times also. Aliens, ducks, turkeys, that dingo that lives next door to him. You know. Yeah, Jared. Joe wants to tell a 4-hour story. Could I say? Your dear old dad? Start talking about probes and Johnny's gone. I wonder if there's a humiliating story in there. Has she become a bear yet? There, Jared? Is she clawing at you when you walk by? She roaring? Her. I kill you for doing this. I kill you. Oh, Connie. When they started talking about probes, he's all of a sudden had somewhere to go. Thanks for stopping by, squirrel. Oh, there you go. Well, I guess next time I gotta do a little research on where I go. Make sure there's lights. Me and my friend Dana are going to um, Tennessee probably the first weekend in December, so I can look for houses and apartments and mobile homes and all that kind of stuff. Then she has a friend that has an Airbnb, and we're going to stay there. Hopefully, if not, then we're getting a hotel. I suggested a cheap motel. She suggested I stay there by myself. I said, but just think of all the things you'll miss if you don't want to stay there. You'll miss the cockroaches and uh, the stained linen and the bed bugs and the Colt 45 liquor bottle into the bed. And we might even find some jewelry under there. Johnson City. They're moving my sister up that way, so she wants us to all be centrally located so we can come see her. Or don't come see her but once a year because, you know, and we're all so far away. Nobody wants to live in Texas in the summertime. Huh, strange. It's a horror movie waiting to happen right here. Mm, big guy. You mean bear? I know. I'll just end the live. He'll keep on going. He'll never even know that we're not there. It'll be fine. He'll keep on going, and then sooner or later he'll figure it out. Mm. I look so grumpy, but I'm not. I'm not grumpy. I'm dopey. This would be the place to have a party. There ain't nobody here, and the only houses I see are across the lake. you know, I'm starting to believe in. Let's see, there's one, two, three people in here, as far as I know. It says six. So all you lurkers, just come on out. It's okay. We don't discriminate. Aliens, Bigfoot. I can't say the rest. I'll get in trouble, but yeah, come on up. Uh, That's that shot I take. Burp all the time. I burp, and it tastes like the shot. It doesn't taste like the food I eat. You're never live anymore, Jared. Throw your particular bear a T-bone steak and run, and then go do your live. While she's gnawing on it, you have time to do your live. Mm. You know she's done when the bone comes flying back. Oh, that's four. Now we're up to seven. Mm. Yeah, you don't want to see Thanksgiving in my house. It's going to be a whole lot of grandma saying a whole lot of words she's not supposed to. Shower's going to get cut off on Rick. Always does. He's in there and all of a sudden goes cold. And then it shuts off. Uh, the girls are pulling pranks and getting pranks pulled on them. Dylan's crying like a little girl because somebody pulled a prank on him. He likes it when it's somebody else, but when it's him, no, it's all twisted and bent out of shape. and Grandma cooked the turkey. I ain't eating that thing. She cooked it and she cooked it. She cooked it. She's trying to cook all the bones off. I want my turkey from Publix. Thank you very much. Like Dana said, we ain't staying in no cheap motel. Ain't staying in no cheap hotel. We ain't eating no dollar store turkey. Come to the dark side. It's not hard to do. It's all around me. Look, there goes an alien brothership. Oh, never mind. It's a plane. Okay. I want to see you roll that one. Something stinks and it ain't me. The heck? Hmm, weird. Oh, gross. I'm not sure where she got that turkey, but she's trying to get all the bones and gristle and all that stuff off of it. And all she's doing is putting more into the pot. Leave the turkey alone. Cook it like a normal person. This ain't 1950 no more. And the ham says already cooked. Nope. We're going to have the same thing we had last year. Ham jerky. Oh, look, Greg came in for more of them pictures. I don't know. Reminds me of a song. Smoking the turkey, smoking the turkey. Hi, Casey. We're talking about smoking turkeys and destroying turkeys by your elderly relatives. I would prefer one, then I can go cook it myself. All I know is I'm not eating turkey. I'm eating ham. The ham was boneless. You can't destroy that too much, except for make it a little tough. Whoa. We're in the dark because I'm in the dark. Place that I was going to for a live wasn't lit up like I thought it was going to be. Have to research a better place next time. I just think it's boring doing it at the house. You know, the little chair I sit in is very uncomfortable, and Dean's always barking about something. Mm. I want some snow. Ouch. Set the phone on my scar. Of course it's snowing there. Oh, and don't forget the distemper shot. Yeah, I've seen people do that, but if you're only eating it once a year, just go with the tradition, I guess. But my sister-in-law did that. She cooked scallops and some other stuff. I'm like, oh, I'll take the snow. All you got to do is push it all the way down to Florida. We'd love it. Y'all will be out there playing in it. And maybe those northerners are down there visiting and said, oh, darn. Now we got to go back up north. Why? Why, Joe? Why does the snow piss you off? Half of y'all could go run naked through it. Kind of hard to run naked through the sand around here. White sand, white snow, different thing. You fall down, you get sand in places. You just, I don't want to talk about it. Mm. Brisket sounds good. Jared, what you do is you strip down naked, you go out on your balcony and say, you can't beat me, snow. Not only will you get rid of the snow, you'll get rid of all the neighbors that you don't want. Probably give the homeless man a heart attack. Yeah, the one that sleeps behind that dumpster. Oh, look, it's the helicopter flying backwards. That's interesting. Hmm. I like Greg. Remember my picture? Boneless marinated turkey breast. Hmm. The only side I care about is dressing. Get about two bowls of that. One for me, one for everybody else. Why? The doors are locked. I got a nice knife. I got a couple. I also got pepper spray in the glove box. Mm. Hey, this is a family channel. Don't be pulling your ham on here. Yeah, the lights on the dock are even getting darker. This is probably the darkest place I've seen in a long time. Even the Appalachian Trail wasn't this dark. Mhm. Okay, that's an odd light. Where'd that come from? Hmm. Okay, yeah, a little creepy. Oh well. Hmm. It's just a wind. Just the wind. Huh. I got the stuff from my buddy who's a deputy. I got the good kind. I got gloves in there with it, so I don't get it on my hands or any other place. I shouldn't. So I don't accidentally rub my eyes or something. No, that's what you and Greg can do. You can have you can take a shot of pepper spray and survive contest. Be not like a Banaka blast, but you know. Oh, there's a homeless guy over there sleeping under the bench, but I don't think he gives a rat's ass or cares about me. He's been there a while. He's probably more interested in staying warm since he's in shorts and the doors are locked. I'm thinking of the pepper spray and light him up. Next week will be a well lighted spot. I got a perfect place too. It's called Mahogany Mill. Found a lot of stuff there before. Not that it's going to do me any good with no magnet. I keep forgetting about that part. Uh, be my luck. I'd look right over the edge and see a juicy knife and couldn't get to it. Hmm. Hey, if nothing else, I'll hit him with the tripod. Mm. Or fart spray. Get that in here too. Actually, what I'm waiting for is the creature from the Black Lagoon to crawl up on the uh, ramp over there. That's a good little boat ramp. I'm surprised this place is not loaded tonight. Perfect night for it. They left. It's okay. I'm only gonna stay on another 15 minutes anyway. I gotta go pick up those kids so they can be in bed by 9 or at home by 9. Mm. They sit in the back seat singing rap songs. They say they're little Christian girls, but I mean they don't cuss and all that stuff. But as soon as them rap songs come on, oh boy, the words that come out of them girls' mouths. Yeah, I get paid for it. Yeah, you stop paying, I stop driving. But right now, those 2 weeks in between kind of helps, especially after you just took a trip to Texas and back. Joe, you should have asked to be put in the women's section. From what I hear from my ex, most of them don't look like women anymore. Mm. Wasn't for the boobs, you'd never know. I'll show you my little thing I got here. Ooh, here we go. Not that. All right, where'd it go? No, mm, I think it's kind of cool. Right now, it's all tangled up in my sunglasses. Oh, wrong end. Right here. Hold on. Feel like this. If I can ever find out how to hook it up, put this end in here. Look at that. Okay. Anyway, it's my new cord. When it starts flashing red and blue, I hold it up a little closer to the dash so the guy in front of me thinks he's getting pulled over. Huh. Any aliens again. The light from nowhere. J. But that would be right where you want to be. But putting a guy in the women's section, even though they don't much resemble them anymore, it'd still be heaven for a guy. I mean, you're surrounded by women. Except for a few guards, you're the only guy. And the guards don't mess with them because they hear them fart and belch and scratch your butt and do all the other things that you know aren't very pleasing. We got to do our trivia thing again. Maybe we can do some Christmas trivia or something like that next week. It's different with Wendy now here. She does a good bunch of questions. Had to shake it up a little bit. I thought I was going to shake it up with doing the live magnet fishing. Well, we know how that went. A magnet's fishing all by itself. I am literally probably 30 yards from my magnet. Hmm. I got to think of where I'm going to be. When Dane and I go up to Tennessee, I got to figure out what dates that falls on because then I got the snowball derby to work. I get 400 tips easy in 2 days. No way I'm passing that up. Well, if I don't, it's just, yeah, might have to wait till next year. Maybe if I get a little extra next couple months, I'll put an advertisement up. If anybody's got a used 360 that they want to part with, maybe I can do it that way. Yeah. I've never tried the Titan. I would like to try that one time. But the Artemis minus the salt water and getting eaten up a lot is you the best one I've ever had. I've lost three of those. One was beat up when I got it. One I had alligator problems with. It got stuck under the dock or under the concrete of the ramp. So I went to get the boat from my friend's house, and when we got back, it was unhooked and it was gone. Somebody got them a magnet. And then some Franken magnet just blew out. Well, kids, I need to go pick up the other kids and get them home so I can get home because I got early doctor's appointment. Why can't these make these for the afternoon? Oh, that's right, because I got to go pick up kids. Hmm. Well, anyway, thanks for showing up. I didn't think there'd be many people here. Not after I got here and there was no lights and anything that I had planned was pretty much null and void. But Yeah, my hook's stuck on a cast net, but they're cheap enough. You can just get another one. I never used it anyway. That was the first time I ever even tried using it. Uh, I hooked it on with the magnet one time, and I was like, "That's a dumb idea." If it gets stuck, I lost both of them. So, uh, yeah, that's what my friend said. Is get a chunk of that um, slab of iron or something, and go try to hook onto it again. It wasn't long for this world anyway, but a magnet's a magnet. And I can take all my refrigerator magnets and stick them together, tie a piece of thread onto it. It is stuck between two crossbars underneath the pier, but I'm not sure if under there, like the one I got stuck last year, if it's got metal wrapped around the pole. Here they wrap metal around the pole because of the salt water. So I don't know if there's metal below where I got it stuck at. I think I could get it off the metal, just the crossbars that if it's hung up in, I don't know. Oh well. That's because you never go magnet fishing. Never lost a magnet. Well, first you gotta go out, Joe. Couldn't pick the creepier spot. Yeah. Like I said, the hook I'm not concerned about. They're cheap enough to get one. And you can actually go to a pawn shop or something and they're in there, they're in thrift stores. People find them, don't know what to do with them. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm gonna go pick up some children. Well, they're like 17, but they're still children, and drop them off so I can go steady by. Like I said, thanks for showing up. Maybe next time, Joe. Maybe I'll figure it out again. I had it all figured out before, but then, it took some time off, and then I forgot what I was doing again. So maybe next time I can get you up there and you can tell your big guy story. Uh, eh, it was adequate, Joe. Jared. It was adequate. All right. Night night, people. I'm gonna go and break down the stuff and see if I don't get killed by aliens getting out of the car. Good night, everybody. Thanks. It'll be okay. Like I said, if it just goes too long, we just shut it down, and while he's talking, he'll never know. You know, he doesn't hear us once he starts going. Good night.